we'll start discussing that algorithm for the breadth first search. Okay. Here for these algorithms, we are going to represent the graph in the adjacency list. Okay, adjacency list. For that, we need to maintain a array of list. The list contains a list of what adjacent nodes for a particular node. Okay, each element in that array having the list of what adjacency nodes. So that is the adjacency list representation. For that purpose of what breadth first search, for each vertex, in addition to that adjacency list, so it should have, each vertex should have a list of vertices. That is what adjacency list. Okay, in addition to that adjacency list, we are going to store that value of that node. Value means what? The name of the node, okay, or the index of the node, anything you can. So something to identify a particular node, that is a value of that node. And then we need one more property to store that parent of a node. Why do we need this parent property? Means in the breadth first algorithm, search algorithm, finally what we will get that tree. So we need only this order of visiting, but we need to know that that particular node is visited by whom? Who is the parent of the particular vertex in the resultant tree? So R is visited by what? S, and T is visited by what? W. So in the resultant order, who is the parent? That is a mean. Okay. In graph, there is no term what parent. Okay, so usually what, we will not have that parent property, but what, in the breadth first search algorithm we need to use what? The parent property, because the resultant BFS will get one tree. In the tree we need to know that a particular node visited by whom, so that only the parent, okay, parent of a particular node, so which is usually what represented by this symbol what? Pi a. Okay. Another advantage of the breadth first search is we can also find the shortest distance from the starting node to all other nodes. That is one advantage of what benefit of what doing the breadth first search. It means that if I start with the S, if I want to reach that Y, what is the shortest distance? Shortest distance means what? Distance is nothing but what? Number of edges needed to visit a particular node. Okay, from S to Y, okay, number of edges needed is actually what? 1, 2, and then what? 3. Okay, S to Y, 1, 2, and then what? 3. We can also visit that Y from the S like this way also. Okay. So that is what? S, W, T, U, and then what? Y. Like that also we can visit. But in this order, if you are visiting, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 we need. But here in the breadth first, we will obtain what? The shortest distance from the starting node to all other nodes. S to V, what is the shortest distance? Okay, S to T, what is the shortest distance? Here the distance in terms of what? Number of edges needed to be what? Crossed to reach a particular node from the starting node. Okay, so number of edges means here we will use a term hop, number of hops needed to visit a particular node. So here each vertex is going to what? Maintain another property called distance. Distance is nothing but what? The number of edges. So it will be that integer actually. Okay, so that what? Finally at the end, the Y distance will be updated with what? 3. Because what? 1, 2, 3. X distance will be updated with what? 2. Only 2 halves. W will be what? Updated with 1. T distance will be updated with what? 1. Sorry, 2. So 1, 2. we updated, distance will be updated with what, 1 and 2. So finally each vertex distance will get updated. Each vertex, every vertex, what, parent will get what, updated. Correct. So, and then distance. In addition to that, for our algorithm, we need to use another property, what called color. Color property. What is the color property? The color may be the is white, gray, and then black. White, gray, or what? Black. It means that we need to, this is just like a flag variable. Okay, the flag variable is going to be assigned for what? Every vertex. If a particular vertex color is marked as white, means that vertex is unvisited. Okay, in that algorithm, breadth first search means what? We need to visit all the nodes. Correct. So white means what? Completely what? Unvisited node. Okay. And what is the black? Black means what? Is completely visited. Visited node. Okay, completely visited node. Okay, black means visited and white means what? Unvisited. In between, what is the gray? The gray means that node is visited, but the adjacent nodes are not visited. White means what? That node is visited, adjacent nodes not visited. Okay. So gray means that node is visited, and but what? Adjacent nodes are visited. If in that case, what? That color will be marked as gray. So initially all the vertex color will be the white. At the completion of that algorithm, all the color will be what? Changed to what? Black. In between, in some during that algorithm, that color may be changed to what? Gray. White to gray and gray to what? Black. Like that it will be changed. Okay. So but if you want to implement that algorithm in that particular language, okay, white, gray, black, we can use a number 0, 1, 2. 0 is for what? White, 1 for what? Black, gray, and 2 for what? Black, like that. So initially 0, that will be finally changed to what? 2. Like that we can use it. For simple understanding, we are using the term what? A color, and the color is what? Taken as what? White, gray, and black. Visited here, it means what? That node and what? All the adjacent nodes of what? A particular node will get what? Visited. Okay. So that is a black. So consider this graph for the example. Okay. And assume it, this is the starting node. Starting vertex. Okay. From here we are going to what? Start visiting all the nodes. Okay. In which order? And it is an what? Undirected graph that we have considered. And what? For each vertex, what? We have defined 5 properties: color, distance, parent, value, and then what? The adjacency list. For better understanding, the value is actually what? R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Like that, alphabet is given. Okay. For simple understanding and for easy for converting that into the code, okay, we are going to what? Write that index for what? All the nodes. Okay, index for what? All the vertices. It means that the first node R, so we are going to assign that index is a 0, 1, 2, 3. In any order you can write 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the index. Because in that adjacency list, I need to store what? Array of list. Okay, array of list means array size is equivalent to what? Number of vertices. For each vertices, each vertex I have to what? Store the list of what? Adjacent nodes, adjacent vertices. Correct. So we need to create an array of the list. Array means what? The index starting from what? 0. So that what? Just I'm writing the number for what? All the vertices. So for the value of the vertices, actually you need to store that R. For better clear understanding, I'm going to write that value as what? The index directly. So index is the 0, 1, 2, 3. So instead you can take that this node is a 0 node, 1, 2, 3. Value itself what I'm going to store as what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct? So when you draw that graph in a paper, just to what? Assign the indexes. Okay, then that indexes is going to be what? Used as a value in that algorithm. Now we are going to what? Draw that adjacency list for that graph. Represent the graph in that adjacency list. So consider here, okay, we need an array. Okay, so that array is not containing what? Only that adjacency list. Along with that, it is going to have these properties. That is what? Value, parent, distance, color. So each vertex is going to have 5 properties. So what? How many vertices means what? 8 vertices starting from 0 to what? This is an array. So for easy understanding, what? The value actually stuvw like that we have to store. So value we are going to store as what? That index as it is. That is what? 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay, so when even if you are drawing with what or some alphabets, you just what? Write that index for that nodes. Okay, use that index as a reference here. Okay, so now what? Fill that first one by one. That is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and what? 7. And leave these fields empty. Okay, this is going to be what? Filled by what? The algorithm. Okay, filled by what? That algorithm. And then fill that adjacency list. Adjacency list means what? For the 0, who are all the adjacency list? For the 0 means in the diagram, okay, the 0 adjacencies are 1 and 4. Okay, so that need to be added as what? List, that's all. So 1 and what? 4. So I can write like this. This is 1 and then what? 4. Okay, so you can also draw like what? Linked list. Okay, so simply what I have written 1 and what? 4. Otherwise you need to draw what? A box and then it is pointing to what? 4. It is pointing to what? Null, like that. So this is an adjacency list for what? 0. For the 1 adjacency list are what? 0 and what? 5. Okay, so in which order I have to write, sir? That is depending on what? Giving the input. Okay, in any order you can give. That is a 5 and 0 like that you can give, or at 0 and 5 like that you can give. Okay, so that only what? For the BFS or DFS traversal, there is no unique answer. If you are doing that BFS means multiple answers are there. We need to find one of the correct answer, that's all. Okay, so if you start with if you are writing the 0 and 5, we will get one result. If you store 5 and 0, we will get another result. Okay, so I can write what? 0 and 5. This is for 1. For the 2, there are 3 adjacent nodes. 3, 5 and what? 6. 3, 5 and what? 6. So in that same order I am going to write. That is a 3, 5 and 6. This is for what? 2. 3, 5 and 6. Next, for the third node, adjacent nodes are what? 2, 6, 7. 3 nodes. 2, 6, 7. The next, for the fourth node, only one node, that is a 0. For the fifth node, 3 adjacent nodes, 1, 2 and then what? 6. And for the sixth node, 4 adjacent nodes, 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay, 2, 3, 5 and what? 7. For seventh node, 2 adjacent nodes, 3 and 6. Okay, so like that initially you draw that represent the graph in this what? Adjacency list. Okay, this is the graph what? G. Okay, so this is the graph what? G. Array of what? Vertices. Okay, each vertex having these properties. Okay, now start writing that algorithm. BFS. The input is that graph. The G is nothing but what? The table. This table, comma. We need to pass a starting node. Yes. Okay, index of the starting node. Okay. So to input the graph and then what? The starting node. Okay, which one is the starting node? Okay. For example, for this graph, I need to call what? S comma what? Starting node, if you are assuming S comma G comma what? 1. Like that we have to pass it. Index is what? 1. S is what? Index of the starting node. Okay. So the first step in that algorithm is we need to fill this field in this algorithm. First step, this is the input graph. This is what? Not filled so far. So we have to fill it. That is the first step. Except the starting node. Which one is marked as a starting node means that one. Okay. Except that starting node. So this is marked as what? Starting node. Okay, except the starting node, all other field, okay, all other fields, okay, has to be what? Filled with what? Default values. Okay, or otherwise what? We can include the starting node also. Simply what? Fill all the fields with what? The default value. The default value initially what? Color. Color means what? 3 colors: white, gray, black. Unvisited means white. So what is the default value for the color? Initial value for the color? Unvisited. So unvisited means what? All the colors will be what? Marked as white. Okay. When that particular node is visited, it is going to be changed to what? Gray. Okay. When that node is completely visited, all the adjacent nodes are over, it will be marked as what? Black. Okay, so that is the logic. The next one, distance. Distance means what? So far we have not find any distance. Okay, starting node to all other nodes, what is the distance? Okay, initial distance value will be that infinity. So we have not yet find the shortest distance. So that what we are assuming that distance is infinity. So then parent. There is no parent so far we determined. Okay, because for the graph by default there is no parent. We cannot say that S parent is that R, S parent is the W like that. The parent property will be used in the resultant tree. Okay. So the initial parent value will be what? Null. So 0th node parent, okay, null. First node parent is what? Null. The distance property, for example, the fourth node distance property is finally will be marked as a 2, because what? From the starting node to reach that 4, how many hops? Okay, the distance is from what? From the starting node to reach that particular node, what is the distance? So it will be changed to what? 2 like that. So these are what? The initial value that need to be what? Filled in that array. So that is the first step. Okay, that we will write that in that algorithm. For each vertex, V, okay, belongs to G dot capital V. Okay. Okay, for each vertex small v belongs to what? The list of vertices. Okay, g dot v means what? We are representing this what? All these vertices in that array representation. Okay, so just we are considering this. I need to what? Fill this three fields: color, distance, and then what? Pi. So v dot color, v dot distance, v dot parent. Okay, the color is filled with what? White. Okay, the distance is filled with infinity. The parent is filled with what? Null. Nil or what? Null. Okay, so end of all. So this is the step 1. Okay, so fill with the default values. Then the input is the starting node. Okay, starting node has to be what? Visited first. Okay, so starting node has to be what? Visited first. Visited first means what? That three fields needs to be what? Filled. Okay, so the color has to be changed from white to what? Gray. Not completely visited, only we are visiting what? That particular node. It means that what? Once we start from the S, say S will be visited first, so I have to change that into what? Gray. And then distance, S to S, what is the distance? 0. It is not infinity. From the S to what? S, number of edges needed is what? 0. So distance to be updated with 0. And then next parent. Who is the parent for the starting node means what? That remains what? And null. So there is no parent for what? Initial node. So that has to be what? Updated here. That W has to be changed to that gray. It is not the black gray. Okay, and then the distance will be what? Changed to what? 0. Okay, and that pi will be what? Parent will be updated with what? The same null. Okay, so it will be changed to what? Same null. So that is the next step. That is the starting node S dot color and S dot distance, S dot parent need to be updated. Okay, so what color will be that? Gray, and the distance is the 0, and the pi is what? Parent is what? Nil, like that. So this is step 1 and this is what? Step 2. Okay, so now what? We have visited that node. Okay, once we visited that node, we need to what? Insert that node into what? Insert that vertex into that queue. Why we are inserting is, if a particular vertex is there in the queue, that vertex is visited but not completely visited. That is the meaning of it. Okay, that is the next step. So once if we visited, the color is changed from white to gray, immediately insert that into that queue. So now we are going to maintain a queue. Let Q be a queue to store what? List of vertices. So that is the next step. Let Q be that. So what? Initially the Q will be what? Empty. Okay, that is what? Pi. So in that empty queue, I need to what? Insert that S. Okay, that vertex has to be what? Inserted into that queue. So I need to call what? NQ of what? So NQ of Q comma what? S. So S is going to be inserted into that Q what? Q. So I am writing algorithm point of view. Q is a pi and NQ. When you convert that into the code, you need to what? Use that existing data structure what? Q. Okay, and then q dot what insert nq of what s, like that you have to use that corresponding what syntax. Okay, here algorithm point of view what we are writing, so that means what s is inserted into that q, correct? So we need to maintain a queue here. Okay, we need to maintain a queue. Okay, and that one is going to be inserted into that. So that is the first step. So first step is what? In that algorithm, first step is what? That one is inserted into that queue. Starting node is what? Inserted into the queue. So this is the insertion operation, this is the deletion operation, like that we will discuss. Okay, so step 1, step 2 and what? The step 3 is over. Okay, 1, 2 and then what? 3 is over. The next we are going to start an iteration. Okay, that is the step 4. Okay, that iteration just what? Repeating the same steps. Okay, very simple procedure. These are some initial actions to be taken. Store the default values and visit the starting node and then insert that into the queue. Correct. The next step in that algorithm is just you check that queue whether it is an empty or not. While queue is not equal to what? Empty, this symbol indicate what? Empty. Okay, so while q is not equal to what? Empty, do that following. Okay, so just what? Dequeue one element from the queue. Okay, and name it as what? U, and u equal to what? Dequeue of q. If it is not empty, just dequeue one element, name it as what? U. Okay, so now which is there in the queue now? 1. Okay, so that is going to be what? Dequeued. So that what? This is deleted. That is the second step. Okay, action 1 in queued and then what? 2 we have dequeued that. And it is marked as what? U. So now what? U equal to what? 1. U equal to what? 1. Marked as what? 1. So that is the next procedure is what? We need to look at that youth what? That node is already visited, correct? Now I need to look at that adjacent nodes. The adjacent nodes are what? 0 and 5. That 0 and 5 nodes has to be what? Visited. Then that once it is visited, it need to be what? Enqueued. Okay, so the simple procedure is what? We have enqueued this. Okay, sorry, we have dequeued that and marked as u, and u adjacent nodes are what? That 0 and what? 5. So go to that 0. If it is not visited, you visit it. If it is not visited, you visit it. If you visit that, you insert that into the queue. Correct. And go to the next one, that is a 5. You check that 5 is visited. If it is not visited, visit and enqueue. That is a simple concept. Once you completely visit all the adjacent nodes of that u, you have to mark. You have to what? Mark that u as what? Completely visited. Okay, that's all. Correct. So you come to the 0. Okay. Now go to the 0. 0 is what? Actually what? Visited or not, we need to check it. So visited or not, how to check? If the color is a white, it is what? Not visited. If it is not visited, you have to visit it. Visit means what? You need to update this field. Correct. So you come to the 0. 0th node is not visited. Visited means what? Visit and enqueue. So visit means what? I need to change this color to what? Gray. And what about the parent now? The parent 0 is visited by whom? What? That 1. So the parent of the 0 has to be marked as what? 1. Correct. It means that in the diagram, in that diagram 1 is visited, 1 adjacent nodes are what 0 and 5. Now we are currently visiting that 0, so that what the 0th parent has to be updated with what 1. So the current the parent will be updated with what 1. And what is the distance? The distance is nothing but the 0 is visited by whom is what u distance plus what 1, that's all. U distance is what d, that is a 0 plus 1 is what 1, so it will be updated with what 1. So, okay, so we are in the u first adjacent node is 0. The 0 is going to be visited means what the color is changed to the gray, and the distance is updated with what that distance plus 1. The parent is updated with what that value, that is a 1. So now we have visited, once we visited that 0 has to be what enqueued. Okay, so 0 has to be what enqueued, so 0 will be what inserted, so that is the third. Okay, NQ, DQ. So the number is representing the sequence of NQ and DQ operations. So what it is what NQ'd. Okay. Once it is visited, you go for what next? Visited and NQ'd, you go for what next? 5. You check that 5 is not visited. Not visited means what? That need to be visited. Color has to be changed to what? Gray. That distance, we are in U. U distance plus 1, 0 plus 1 is what? 0 plus 1 is 1. And then this will be updated, parent will be updated as what? This one, that is a U. Okay, so now we visited that 5. Okay, 5 will be what? Inserted into the Q. Okay, so that is the fourth Q operation. Insert that 5 into the 0 and 5. So we have visited this node, and then what we have inserted into the queue. Correct? So we will write that corresponding code, then we will come back to here. So what we have done is what? We have enqueued and name it as what? U. Okay, we name it as what? U. Then what we have done is what? For each adjacent nodes of what? U. Each adjacent nodes of what? U. We have visited and what? Enqueued. Okay, so after enqueuing this, it means that this node is what? Completely visited. That is this first node is what? Completely visited. All the adjacent nodes are visited. Once all the adjacent nodes are visited, that color need to be changed to what? Black. Are you clear? So this has to be what? Changed from gray to what? Black, which indicate that first node adjacent nodes are what? Visited. 0 and 5 what? Are visited. So it is changed to what? Black. Correct. So now the corresponding code is what? U. It is a enqueued. Okay, dequeued value U. I need to look for the adjacent nodes of what? U. That is for each V belongs to what? G dot. Okay, G means this graph dot adjacent. Adjacent means what? ADJ. Okay, this adjacent field. Okay, of what? U. This graph dot adjacent of what? U. It means that field. Okay, so this is the list. Okay, this will give that list. Okay, for each node in that list, that is a meaning, and do that following. Okay, so what? This loop will get executed for V equal to 0 and V equal to what? 5. V equal to 0, V equal to what? 5. When V equal to 0, that node will have to be visit and what? NQ. Okay, so I need to change the color. V dot what? Color, and V dot distance, and V dot the pi a has to be changed. Color need to be changed from white to what? Gray, and then the distance has to be updated with what? That U distance plus 1. So that what? U dot distance plus what? 1, and then the pi will be updated with what? U. So who is the parent of the 0 means what? That U. So it means we have updated that field that need to be what? Enqueued into the graph, Q. So NQ of Q comma what V. So that V will be what NQ'd. Okay, 0 will be what NQ'd in that Q. So end for. This procedure needs to be repeated for what? All the adjacent nodes. So end for. So the loop will be executed for what? V equal to 0, it will complete and it will what? Enqueued. And for V equal to 5, it will complete that visit and what? It will be enqueued. So now what? All these adjacent nodes visiting is over. So now I need to change the color of that U to what? Black. From gray to what? Black. So the U adjacent nodes are completely visited. Now that U color has to be what? Changed. U dot color need to be changed to what? Black. Okay. Then end while. Once this is over, I need to go for the while loop again. Okay, so again I need to what? Go for this, and again I have to check for Q is empty or not. If it is not empty, I need to pick the next value. Okay, correct. So I'm going to repeat the same procedure. Now end BFS. That algorithm itself what? Ended. Okay, so just to repeat the same, very simple now. Okay, so now it is enqueued. The next repeat the same operation. DQ1, name it as U, and check for the adjacent nodes. If it is not visited, I have to what? Visit it. So here I forget to add what? One step here. What is that step is what? What I told here is, when for all the adjacent node, blindly it should not be visited. I need to do this operation only if it is not visited, correct or not? So that is not checked here. So what I have to add means, this procedure need to be do. That is what? The particular node has to be visit and enqueued. Only that particular node is what? Not visited. Only the particular node is what? Not visited. So what I have to do means, if I have to add the condition, that is what? If V dot color equal to what? White. Equal to what? White. If it is unvisited, then only what? I need to visit and enqueue. And then I have to what? End if here. Okay. So if we forget to add. Okay. So if you are not putting this condition means what? Even if it is visited or what? Not visited, keep on what? Enqueuing in that what? Queue. So that what? The loop goes what? Infinitely. So that should be avoided. So that what? That operation has to be done only if that particular node is what? Not visited. Okay. In that case what? Both node are what? Not visited. So we have done and what? We have enqueued. So both node initial value will be what? White. So it is visited and then what? Enqueued. So that we have to what? Put here. Okay. So next I have to repeat it. Now I need to DQ. So fifth one was DQ. So the U is now what? 0. U is what? 0. U is marked as what? 0. So now 0th adjacent nodes has to be checked. Adjacent node 1 and 4. Come to that 1. 1 is what? Whether what it is visited or not, like that we have to check. 1 is what? Visited or not, we have to check. Then only we have to do. If it is not, if it is already visited, just skip and go for the next one. So 0th node U, 1 is already visited, go for the 4, and 4 is not visited. Not visited means what? Change the color. Okay, update the distance. The distance is nothing but what? That distance plus 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to what? 2. It means that from the 1 to 4, the distance is what? 2. Okay. And then the parent of that particular node is nothing but what? That is 0. So it is updated with what? That U. Okay. See that code. V dot color equal to gray, that we changed. Okay. And then V dot distance equal to what? U dot distance. Okay. Plus 1, that is a 2. and that v dot parent equal to what, that u. So he is the parent. Okay, so now what, we completely visited that adjacent nodes of what, 0. So that is what 1 and 4 is get visited. Sorry, the 4 has to be what, enqueued. After visiting that need to be the v need to be what, enqueued to the queue. So I need to insert this into the queue. That is the sixth step. Okay, we have inserted and 1 and 4 is completed. Once that is completed, I need to change the color to what, black. Okay, so it is over. So that iteration is over. Once if you change the color, that iteration is over. Next to go for what, dequeue operation. Okay, again you check that q is not an empty, so dequeue an element. Next dequeued element is what, 5. So that is the seventh queue operation. We have dequeued that 5. So now the u will be marked as what, 5. Okay, u will be marked as what, 5. Now I need to look for that adjacent nodes 1, 2, 4. 1, check that 1, it is already visited, leave that and go to the 2. 2 is not visited, so from that u I'm going to visit that 2. So color is changed to gray and that distance is changed to what, that distance plus 1. 1 plus 1 is what, 2. That parent is updated with what, 5. It means that 2 is visited by what, 5. Okay, the next what, that is visited immediately has to be what, inserted into the queue. So that is the 8th one. 2 is inserted. Then you go for the 6. 2 is what, visited, go for the 6. 6 is what, not visited. Not visited means what, visit, color is changed and that distance is changed to what, that 1 plus 1, that is 2, and that parent is updated with what, 5. Okay, then you insert the 6 into that queue. That is the 9th step. Okay, now 1, 2, 6 are over. It means that u is completely visited. So change the color to that black. So that is over. Okay, next you go for the next u value. Check the queue status. Q is not an empty. Okay, and then NQ. So NQ means which one will be enqueued means what, it will, for maintaining that order only we are using the queue. So when you are performing the dequeue operation, which one will be deleted means which one inserted in that first means what, 4, that only will be what, retrieved. So next I need to what, dequeue and mark it as what, u. So that is a 10th one. So 4th one will be marked as what now, u. Okay, so u adjacent nodes are what, 0. 0 is what, already what, visited. So nothing happened for what, 0. It will not be inserted further. So it means that all the adjacent nodes of what, 4 is what, completely visited. So that color need to be changed to what, black. Okay, once it is changed to black, you go to the next iteration. The next iteration, dequeue. So the next dequeued element means what, in that order 2. Okay, so that is the 11th step. So u is moved to what, 2. U is moved to what, 2. Here from the 2, okay, I need to look for the adjacent nodes 3, 5 and 6 one by one. 3 is not visited, visit and enqueue. Color gray, distance plus 1, 3, and the parent is what, 2. Okay, so then enqueue. So enqueue means for which one, 3 has to be what, enqueued. So that is a 11th, 12th queue operation, enqueued. The next what, 3 is over, next 5. In that 5 is already what, visited, the color is not white, so skip that, go to the 6. 6 color is also what, not white. Okay, it is also what, visited, the color is what, actually gray, not in black, it is in gray. Gray also what is considered as what, visited, it is not on what, white. So 6 is also what, visited. Okay, so you can skip that also. So no more adjacent nodes for that u. So now it is what, completely visited. Change the color to black. Then go to the next iteration. Next iteration, the next dequeue element is what, 6. So that is a 13. So u will move to what, 6 now. Now I have to come to that U6. Sixth node adjacent nodes 2, 3, 5, 7. Go to the 2. 2 is visited, leave it. And then 3. 3 is also visited, leave it. And 5. And 5 is also what visited, leave that. And 7. And 7 is not visited and visited. So now that U is going to visit that 7. So color is changed to what? Gray. And this distance is updated with what? That U distance plus 1. U distance is 2. 2 plus 1 is what? 3. And that parent is updated with what? The U. That is a 6. Okay. Seventh node is visited by what? Whom is 6. Okay. That we have drawn. So once it is visited, that has to be what? Enqueued. 7 is has to be what? Enqueued. So that is a 14th queue operation. So now 2, 3, 5, 7 all are what? Visited. We ensured that all are what? Visited. So the color has to be changed to what? Black. So then I have to go for the next iteration. Q is still not empty. So DQ. So next DQ element is what? 3. So 15th step is 15th Q operation is what? DQ. So 3. So U will be moved to what? The 3. So now 3 adjacent nodes has to be checked. So 2, 6 and then what? 7. So these are the adjacent nodes. And 2, it is visited, leave it. 6, it is visited, leave it. And then 7. 7 is also what? Visited. So now what? 2, 6, 7 all nodes are visited. So it means that the third node is completely visited. So it is changed to what? Black. Okay. Then you go for the next Q operation. Next Q operation is what? Next iteration what? DQ. So 16th step is what? DQ. DQ is what? 7. So now U is moved to what? 7th node. I need to look for what? 7th node adjacent nodes. Adjacent nodes are what? 3 and what? 6. 3 and 6. So you check for the 3. 3 is already visited. No need to do anything. And 6. 6 is also what? Already visited. So 3 and 6 already both are what? Visited. So now that color has to be what? Changed to black. So no more adjacent nodes for the 7. Okay. So that will be what? Marked as what? Black. Then go for the next iteration. Next iteration what? DQ operation. Only if the queue is not an empty. But here what? All inserted element are what? Deleted from the queue. Now queue is an empty. Okay. So 17th step is what? The iteration become what? False. Here itself what? It will be false. So what? It will get terminated. So what? The loop get terminated. So this is your final status. If you look at the final status, all the color will be changed to what? Black. All the nodes are what? Visited first. And that node is visited by whom? That information there in that parent. And what is the shortest distance? That is there in the distance. Okay. Now from that list I can draw that tree. Okay. Just consider that. So from that result, take the original graph and mark that edges. Okay, tree edges. Okay. So how can we mark? Just observe this 0. 0 is visited by whom? That is a 1. So I need to draw what? 0 is visited by what? This. Okay. 1. Then go to the next. 1 is visited by null. So there is no edge. Okay. 1 is visited by who is the starting. Okay. The next what? 2 is visited. 2 is this one. Which is visited by what? 5. So I have to what? Draw this edge. Okay. Next 3 is visited by what? 2. 3 is visited by 2. So I need to draw like this. Okay. And then 4 is visited by 0. 4 is visited by what? 0. Okay. And 5 is visited by 1. 5 is visited by what? 1. And 6 is visited by 5. The 6 is visited by what? 5. And then 7 is visited by what? 6. 7 is visited by what? 6. Okay. So this is the final. Okay. At the end, okay, the edges which are there in the resultant tree will be what? Called as a tree edge. T and a T, T, and this one is a T, and this one is a T, and this one is what? T, and this one is what? A T. The edges which are there in the resultant graph, okay, is called as what? Tree edges. The edges which are there in the resultant tree is called as the tree edges. The other edges in that graph is the cross edges, C and C. So these two edges will not be there in what? A resultant tree. So it will be marked as what? Cross. Okay. So now you can draw the tree only by considering the tree edges. That is what? One, that is S, and then so here itself will draw, that is a 1, that is a S, and then this S visiting that R and what? W, and then R visiting that V, from that W, T and X, and from the T, U alone, from that X, Y alone. So we will get this tree. Also the distance will be what? 0, and for that one in the level 1, 1, 1, the level 2, 2, 2, and then what? 2 in the level 3, and 3 and 3. These are the distances. So if you look at this, you can understand that. Okay. So 0, S equal to what? 0, and R and W 1. Just to look at that R and W. R and W means what? Here R, W, that is 0 and 5. Okay, 0 and 5, the distance will be what? 1. And then V, T, X distance will be 2. V, T and what? X. Okay, 4, 2 and then 6. 2, 4, 6, distance will be what? 2. 2, 2, 4, 2 and 6, 2. Okay, and U and Y. U and Y means this 2, 3 and 7. 3, 7, 7, the distance is 3. So 3 and what? 7, the distance will be what? 3. Okay, easily we can find it. Okay, so this is the resultant what? Tree. This is the order of what? Visiting the nodes. Correct? This BFS algorithm is now what? Designed, currently designed for what? Undirected graph and the strongly connected designed for undirected graph and for strongly connected directed graph. Okay, strongly connected means what? If you are giving any starting node, I can reach what? Any other node. Okay, like that, if the directed graph is there, means it is a strongly connected graph. Okay, so we are passing what? The starting node as an input. So if it is a weakly connected means what? From a particular given starting node, I may not what? Reach all the nodes in the directed graph, I am saying. Okay, so if it is a directed graph, make sure that if it is a strongly connected or not. If it is strongly connected means what? Any starting node, I can reach all the nodes. So that your algorithm will work. Suppose if you want to do the same BFS for weakly connected graph, means you need to slightly what? Modify that algorithm. Correct? So that you do yourself. But here for this algorithm, make sure what? Give that input graph is the undirected graph or what? The strongly connected graph. Okay, directed graph means what? It should be a strongly connected graph. Like that you give the input, then what? Test this BFS algorithm. And just to summarize the steps, okay, draw the graph like this. Okay, take an undirected graph like this. Okay, and write that index 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay, then you represent this in that adjacency list with the properties value, color, distance, parent, and what? Adjacency list. Okay, so except these 3 fields, you fill that value and then what? Adjacent. The value, just you fill that index. Okay, instead of what that RST, just write that index. The adjacent nodes also here, instead of storing that value, just refer that index. 0th node, adjacent node is 1 and 4, like that you refer it. Okay, so these are the adjacent, just to draw like this, and then you apply this algorithm. Only the 3 steps, simple steps. The step 1, fill the default value. Okay, default value for all the vertices. Okay, white, infinity, nil. And step 2 is what? Visit that starting node. The starting node is the input, just you visit it. And step 3 is what? Just enqueue that, create a queue, and then what? Enqueue the starting node into the queue. Okay, that is a step 3. And step 4 is that iteration. So that is what? Step 4, that iteration. So this is, you have to be what? Repeated until what? The queue become what? Empty. Okay, that I explained here, that algorithm. And finally what? From that table I can mark that edges. Okay, what are all the tree edges and what are all the cross edges? Cross edges means what? Which are not there in the resultant tree. And one thing is what? I already told that BFS and DFS, there is no unique answer. You may get the multiple answer. Initially what? For the same algorithm, same graph, I drawn the tree like this, correct? So initially for the same graph we obtained this tree. Okay, by applying that algorithm, fortunately what? We are getting the same tree. Okay, we are using the same order, but this order may be what? This is the initial, that is what? Initially we have used this graph and we are obtaining this tree. Okay, by applying this algorithm we are getting the same tree. That is what? S, R, W, V, T, X, U, Y, like that. The tree will be same, but that order of what? Visiting node, in which node, in which order you are visiting, that may be what? Differ. Okay, here that S, R, W, T, X, U, Y, like that, in this order we have visited. Here we have visit, if you want to know that visited order, just you see that queue content 1, 0, 5, 4, 2, 6 and 3, 4, in this order we have visited. Actually what? Which is equivalent to what? The same order. Fortunately we are getting the same order here also. Okay, S is what? Actually what? 1 means what? S. 0 means R, and 5 means W, 4 is the V, and then 2 is the T, and then 6 X, 3 U, and then 7 Y. Okay, we are getting the same order. That is what? S, R, here is also what? S, R, W, V, T, X, U, Y. Here also we are getting. Okay, but it may differ. Okay, based on what? Your input. Okay, it means that we started from that S, we go to the 0 and 0 is visited first, correct? Then we are visiting that 5. But if you are storing that adjacent nodes are what? 5 and 0, that also possible. In that case what? 5 will be visited before what? 0. Okay, so that what? S, W, R, like that also it may be there. Okay, so don't worry about what? That final order. You should get that final tree as what? Like this. Okay, you need to identify what are all the tree edges and then what? Cross edges. Okay, we have to find the shortest distance, that's all. Okay, so this order no need to write, only we have to draw finally what? This tree. Okay, and what are all the tree edges and cross edges. If you are obtaining SWR or SRW, both are the correct answers. Don't worry about it. That is depending on how you are going to store what? The input. Okay, whether you are going to store that 50 or 05. Similarly 653 or 356 or 536, like that. Okay, depends on how you are going to store the adjacent nodes. Okay, so if you are usually if you are writing the adjacent nodes in the ascending order, you will get the same answer. So all of you follow what? Write that nodes in that ascending order, adjacent nodes in that ascending order, that is a 2 3 5 7. It is not mandatory, but what you can write it, so to verify the correct answer. Okay, so try that BFS algorithm with one example. Okay, try to understand that BFS. Okay, similarly what I will explain the DFS algorithm in the next class. Okay, if you have the doubt, you can ask. Thank you.